Folks, we are here for more K-pop nostalgia. This time we take a stop into the realm of Super Junior with their song "It's You." Now, funny enough, I have not heard this song. I haven't heard a lot of Super Junior songs. I like in my last video, not my last video. Trying to think of my last video, or actually, my other YouTube channel. It might have been one of their more recent ones where I know Super Junior collabed with this Spanish artist to release like this bop. Oh my god, why can't I remember it? See, now you got me going to the archives to double check on my iTunes. It was about to say Lo Siento. Wait a minute. Maybe it was. Yeah, it actually was called Lo Siento with Leslie Grace. Have you heard that song?
No, but I know who Leslie Grace is. Wow, okay.
Okay.
I didn't know they did a collab.
All right, we're gonna have to check that out in this thing. You know what? It's Super Junior Day, so we'll check out both then in this video. So let's start. Well, "It's You" is your song. Yeah.
It's the song I chose, and Kale Surprise, boy group, what? And I'm not. It's, in all honesty, I'm not a big fan of Super Junior, but I fucking I love this. I love this song. To me, the song is just the vocals, the way it's produced. To me, this is one of those perfect ballad pop songs. I love it so much. It's so smooth, and I first fully heard this. I don't even know if you remember or if you played this, but when SM did their tap tap music game for the phone and iPad.
Oh, the thing that they kept advertising, but I never played it.
Yep. I'm super into rhythm games, and I was like, I can Girls' Generation song, and I get great. And then in playing that game, I learned a lot about, or I've heard and came to love, or be at least interested in other SM group songs. And when it comes to Super Junior, of course, everyone knows "Sorry Sorry" or Mr. Simple, and I know those songs too, and those songs are fun. But when I heard this, I was like, "Oh no, this is it. It's you. It's you. It's you." And I've seen this video a bunch of times. I listened to the song. It's the only Super Junior song I have downloaded. And to me, it really is one of those perfect songs. Truly, so good. So good.
All right. Well, let me pull us over to the screen and jump right into "It's You." "480p."
For that 480p.
Oh, I think I've heard this song. This plays on the food court. Yeah. Okay. I heard the song, but I know I haven't seen the music video.
Gotta raise the volume. Get ready, bitch.
Yep.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's so smooth. So good.
Yep. Now that I heard the song, I was like, yeah, this plays on the food court in NYC a lot.
Look at them. Look at those smooth bastards. Look at them go.
Oh, bad. This was in so many K-dramas too, if I remember correctly, I mean.
Let it go. Let it go.
Boom, 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 boom.
So good.
Let it go.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I want to be in this music video so bad.
Jamming.
I want to be in this music video so bad. I want to be a part of Super Junior. When every time I watch this video, I'm just like, damn, I want to be in this boy group so bad right now. Damn, those bitches can sing. Like, fuck a lot of them, because a lot of them are Kale problematic and like truly big that. But like this song is, I'll say this. As we've discussed several times over, we are quite disconnected from a lot of the stuff that's coming out of Korea in the last
Yeah.
couple years. And even with that, we still kind of keep a peripheral on stuff that's coming out and songs that are coming out and things like that that come across our timeline individually or together now that we've been doing this channel for quite a while. Um, it is a stark contrast in talent. Um, Listening to this song and just getting like a refresher of damn, they can sing. And the way that this is produced and how it's edited for each individual young man at times voice, and just how it melds so well together. Where's that at in K-pop these days? And if you do know of anyone who's hitting the notes and hitting the ad libs and just the heartbreak and emotion conveyed in this song the way that they are now, please like let me know in the comments just so that I can be corrected. But it is very like I'm not the only person to have this kind of sentiment, but yeah, Gen 2, they were singing.
Yeah.
This is when they were like, we're gonna have singers in our group. And y'all gonna hear that shit.
Yeah, where vocal talent matters the most.
Yes. Yeah, for me, the song obviously is a 10 out of 10. I can't control myself when I hear it. It really is. These bastards are so fucking smooth on this song. And the harmonies are great, and just the way everyone, you know, crosses in, and it's such a big group. And I know not everyone gets like their prominent shine in songs like this, especially when you have
it was like 12,
such a large group. Yeah, but it's just and the music video, it's a set. It's two box sets, one for the choreography and then one for what they're acting out. And even in that case, in that sense, I think it's really well done. Uh, Choreography parts are so fun to watch, and it's since how it is shot, you get to see everyone's at least dance talents to an extent. I think everyone's doing pretty decent acting. Like I said, I'm getting the heartbreak of emotion and all these motherfuckers' faces.
Mhm.
And just like, girl, oh God, like damn, girl. I feel it. I'm with it. Like I said, I want to be in this music video. So for me, even though it is also in the styling, in the haircuts, um, in presentation, it is quite dated, but I will always give this video a 10 out of 10. I love watching it. I love looking at them. I love how everyone really is selling it, and yeah, I think
Yeah.
great. Good stuff. Good stuff, SM. Good stuff, Super Junior. You won't get a lot of that praise from me when it comes but this right here, song smooth as fuck.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah. The like I said, I remember now distinctively hearing it whenever, I hit up the food court, which has been years, but
Mhm.
those repressed
Those
memories
moves.
come back, and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is one of those songs they always put on, man. That's definitely one of them. That, or if we're in Hanamichi, you mean?
Mhm.
Michi? I forgot which the restaurant that we also go to.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, when they get into their Unk era.
Mhm. Yeah, now it
That's-
is. Damn.
now
Yep.
now we're
Yep.
in
Yep.
the in our Unk era. Yeah, this song will come up, and I've heard it in K drama. Is also one of those things that, like, in passing. Um, A-Win Radio was a radio for K-pop that I used to be a part of when I would have like nightly podcast slash hosting
Mhm.
that I was doing way back in the days. Shouts to the owners for them because it was something new. And
Mhm.
now I'm just like thinking about that, and I definitely know amongst the songs this was like one of the requested ones too. Yeah, the song is a bop. I'll give it a 10. The music videos, it's like, it's a lot of, I mean, it is dated, but it's one of those things where it's like, hey, like, we're gonna be singing in the rain, dancing in the rain, or not so much rain, but at night,
Yep.
so I give the music video about an 8. But yeah, like this of the Super Junior songs, yeah, it's one of those things I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, yeah. I guess you know what? I'll show you the Lo Siento since we're on the Super Junior wave here, because now this song came out 16 years ago
Mhm.
for Super Junior. So that's, oh god, 2010. Um, Now this song came out 8 years afterwards. Lo Siento Super Junior. Because I remember Card, aka KR, KARD,
Mhm.
our co-ed group, we did the other version for this song too.
Mhm.
Yeah, this one, oh, 7 years ago. Jesus Christ, everything is so old now. Like, we are like, what
Cause,
is?
cause we're so old.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, all right, here we go. 2018. I know. So you have not seen this, so that's great.
Mm-mm.
Oof. Siento.
Oh, this is when they really whittled down the group.
Yeah.
I follow him because he's handsome. I know him. Our Batgirl.
Yeah.
She was gonna be Batgirl, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Yeah. I remember remember seeing this. I was like, I didn't know how much airtime they was gonna give her in the feature. Damn, 2018 was a time.
She's so beautiful.
So we go dance.
Yeah, okay, I'll download this song. Okay, look, I'll download this song. I'll download it.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, especially for Leslie Grace, because that was our background right there, and that was background right there, and I'm still so mad about that. And I've been following her career for a little while, and I didn't know that she did this collab, and even like listening to the song, watching the music video, I'm like, if this had come out now, I think this would have been a hit.
Oh yeah.
Like an international hit, really. I think 2018, 2019 is when, we had the like little seedlings of, we're really starting to push international, but because she's singing in straight up Spanish, and even seeing like, BTS and Becky G's Chicken Noodle Soup, and how, that did all right. I really feel like if it was released now, this would be big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because this was 111 million views isn't nothing to sneeze at. But timing also does matter. This was when K-pop was still on I think this is were we at the peak of not the people, I think BTS was about to break out.
I know BTS and Blackpink were about to hit big, because I remember all the COVID interviews they did on like Jimmy Fallon and James Corden and stuff like that. So this is like really when they were starting to.
Yeah, because I had to double check when did Dynamite and Butter come out. Blood, Sweat, and Tears was 9 years ago. So yeah, Blood, Sweat, and Tears is when BTS like ascend. I feel like that's when they were like truly ascending into like the next level of like superstardom, and that now it makes a lot more sense, because let's see, Boy With Love, that was with Halsey, DNA, Mic Drop, so BTS did go on like on the generational run that just transcended and really pushed K-pop into the mainstream, and that did happen in 2018. Because we were back during those times when we were making videos, we were just like, K-pop is like on the cusp of becoming mainstream. They're just not there just yet. But with these different collabs and the bigger spotlight that's coming about. YouTube has become like the thing that's dominating all media forms.
Mhm.
Legacy TV is truly on the way, like on downward spiral. We're talking
Mhm.
about streaming
Mhm.
platforms are becoming much bigger. So this was the time, if K-pop was gonna blow up, it had to been, 2017, 2018, and lo and behold, that's where it really just took to the next field. And yeah, if Super Junior released this song nowadays, oh yeah, you're
Mhm.
talking about
Yeah.
mass appeal. Um, People are way more receptive to songs that aren't in English than they were literally 8 years ago.
Mhm.
You know, like it's very interesting times because seeing like I'm not gonna say random people, but seeing well actually now I can say it. But seeing like if I were to go up to a stranger, hey, you heard of K-pop? Yeah, I like
Mhm.
it. We would not be able to get that same answer when we were doing Strangers Direct to K-pop.
Yeah.
Literally 8 years ago, people just didn't know of K-pop. So it's come a long way. Yeah, in 8 years, the expansion of it, so that we're having movies, other live TV shows that are just specifically about K-pop, which is very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
SM should do Leslie Grace a big one and re-release the song. Like I think
Mhm.
yeah. I don't know. Even though like listening to it, I'm like, oh yeah, this definitely sounds 2018, but it's not so dated in a way that it's stuck in 2018. I think some of the fashion in the video is, but
Yeah.
um
That's when
yeah.
was it Big House was in no Tropical House. So and
Mhm.
everything was Tropical House, bro.
Mhm.
Everything was in 2018. Like K-pop goes through phases, and that was one of the phases. I'm just like, yo, is every single song gonna be Tropical House?
Yeah, I remember having that
Yeah,
conversation with you actually. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, 10 out of 10 song. This is on my need to download list.
yeah.
I like I said, I've been fan of Leslie Grace for a while. She's excellent in the Heights, and I love her singing voice. And to me, this was a really great vehicle to show that. And I love that there's a little bit of English, but it is truly mostly Korean and Spanish, and that's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's major. That
yeah.
to me, that's major. Um, Yeah, SM re-released the song. The music video I give about an 8. I think
Hmm.
it's very stylish, very cool. A lot of faces in that boy group I don't like getting showcased. I could have did without a lot of that, but like I said, they really whittled down that boy group there. There's like 2 guys left in that group now. But yeah. No, it was good. I thought it was cool for set pieces. I liked the editing of it. I liked how they added the dancer slash model, um, Korean model in the
Hmm.
music video, the Korean video vixen in that video with Leslie
Yeah,
Grace. So, and like I agree with you. I'm quite surprised that she is just straight up in the video. Like I could have done with more of her in the video, like
yeah,
just had her be the one that they're all chasing. But that's fine.
yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is during the time of K-pop where I was like dipping out. But it's like the card element of it made me check out the
Mm.
video, because knowing that card essentially was going to be like the, I guess, the Korean version when they didn't have Leslie Grace there,
Mhm.
and that made me interested. I was like, oh wow, when have we rarely get collaborations, like official collaborations like this in K-pop. So when I saw that it was like Super Junior and Card, I was just like, oh wait a minute, that's pretty big. Like what, like SM, all right. And I heard the Card version as well. And especially when they had, like, for the comeback, and they had the two girls from Card essentially split up Leslie Grace's lines for the live stages, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I believe they also did some of it in Spanish. I could be wrong. It's been a long
Mm.
time.
Mm.
But yeah, songs at 10 out of 10. Music video, it's Tropical House at that time. Yeah, you get, yeah. Leslie Grace, muy bien. Um,
Yeah.
you know,
That girl. Call me.
So she's why I'm giving it the the grades of a bias plus one.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna give it a 9. Um and yeah, I guess we'll leave it off there. With the K-pop nostalgia tour and our Yap session for it, folks. We'll be back for more. I mean, yeah, you know what? I mean, hey, there's more boy groups to check out. And there's definitely a lot more girl groups. As you guys know,
Mm-hmm.
we are definitely more girl group oriented on the
Mm-hmm.
channel because what like girl groups, I gotta just say this, right? And might catch some flack for it, but I believe it's my truth. Um, Boy groups sell albums. They sell
Mm-hmm.
albums, right? But their songs, for the most part, do not stick as long as girl group songs when it comes in Korea. For a lot of digital songs that I've seen, and this has just been a trend itself. Um, there was a point in time where boy groups, obviously because the fandom was more geared towards girls with buying the boy group albums and whatnot, and the photo cards were massive and big. There was this big trend in music for K-pop wise where boy group comes out, their albums are gonna do well, and then they fall off the charts. Girl groups come out, their albums stay longer on the charts, but they have weaker physical distribution or weaker physical sales. And it just so happens that nowadays, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
said this years ago, right? And there's videos of me saying it years ago as well, right? And I say that to say what's happening right now in K-pop is
Mm-hmm.
dominated by girl groups, and the girl groups are staying on the charts longer than the boy groups, which was already to me when I said this like 10 years ago. It's kind of funny that I said this 10 years ago. I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, yeah, I see that being the trend in the future, but I said eventually it's going to catch up. Eventually the girl groups are going to not be an afterthought in South Korea for promoters around the world, because us too, when we were trying to get K-pop girl groups over to the US, the biggest thing that
Mm-hmm.
we were consistently told was that, oh, they don't sell, nobody's gonna buy
Mm-hmm.
into a girl group. So like throwing old numbers out there for
Mm-hmm.
people that want to get into the side of the industry which we were a part of. If a girl group like AOA were to be over here during this time around this 2018 or even before then, you're talking about like $15,000 per appearance tour. That sounds astronomically wild to say at that point in time, but that's just how much people valued girl groups and their music overall, right? Now, I mean, hey, they making
Mm-hmm.
bread,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't no $15,000 anymore. That's gonna get you like one song, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If that, like, you could only imagine what Twice would cost right now for an appearance fee, to do a Twice world tour. Like, yo, bro, like, I'm happy that the industry has swung its way, and its weight behind girl groups, because I mean, hey, man, 10 years ago when we were talking about it, not say girl groups were not in the mud, but the perception of where they were in terms of selling and how people treated them overall was not good. Granted, you know, uh, there's a lot of things that have changed over the years,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But yeah, I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to mention that because it's a I guess it's a testament. It's taken a long time. Things could be a lot better. But for some reason, I mean, we're starting to, I mean, we see this in the US as well. Girls songs by women are on the charts
Mm-hmm.
longer than songs by men as well. And for the most part, like there's not to say that men artists won't stay on the charts longer when they have a hit and whatnot. But I just thought that was interesting to see that South Korea eventually, like the music industry in South Korea eventually caught up to what was going on here in the West, where there's a lot more female artists that are dominating. That doesn't go this that I guess the only thing now is for the awards to reflect this, because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the awards aren't really won by like I think proration. Maybe more so nowadays, because I'm thinking like it's probably a little bit outdated with the West. I think it might be a little bit more even. in terms of like the awards, like for Grammys and whatnot. Um, because I'm thinking
Uh,
like Taylor Swift has been winning them consistently,
I
right?
think when it comes to Western media awards, it's you have to there's also an asterisk of not only gender,
Mm-hmm.
sexuality, and race
Yeah,
that
you
also
gotta.
dictate
Yeah,
award wins. Um,
yeah,
just like with all things, there's going to be a shift in pop culture and pop media all around the world.
yeah,
Um, I think the thing I could think of that might be related to now would be like in the 50s and 60s where you had your crooners and your your male singers dominating, but then all of a sudden there was a crazy influx of girl groups like the Ronettes and the
mm-hmm.
Supremes and stuff like that, and just how big at the time the girl groups got. And then it shifts to, you know, rock singers or solo artists that become slightly more male dominant. And then in the 80s, it shifts to rap artists, but it depends on which era of rap, but also which era of rock. Are we talking about female rock stars of the 80s and how big they got, but were they as big as the male rock stars? Probably, like, as of right now, probably not, that I could think of. Then we go into the mid 90s and early 2000s, how pop girls dominated and singer songwriter women dominated for a good chunk of the time. Then to shift it to now we're bringing One Direction and Drake
Yeah,
and this big boom of male artists to now we're swinging back around to the Olivia Rodrigos and the Meg Thee Stallions and stuff like that. So we as an industry it does roller coaster a lot. I think like when I think of K-pop itself, I think where they hit, especially for a lot of us, is that they had such a crazy influx of girl groups, and then even at the time, though I didn't watch a lot of award shows, I still feel like women were dominating, or at least female acts were more so dominating awards at the time. Now I think, I can't really speak on now. I'm quite removed from a lot
mm-hmm.
of the stuff that's going on over there. Um, but, sadly, regardless of how much, you know, even if women are ahead, they will still never, or female artists, we think that they're ahead at the time, they're still not ahead of their male counterparts. I think, you know, it's just is what it is. But then Korea, you have to add on to sexism and misogyny, gender and sexism, gender and sexuality. Whereas here, it's all that plus race.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just an interesting look at what was going on during that time because yeah, men were definitely winning a lot of those awards, even though girl groups were staying longer on the charts. Men like it's the I guess you say the peaks that they were
Mm,
being like reaching and whatnot were always like levels above their female counterparts.
counterparts. Yeah.
And it's only recently now where there's a lot of it's just it's the pendulum has swung towards where women are selling albums the same rate as men,
Mm-hmm.
and staying on the charts longer as well, and it's also now reflecting in the awards.
Mm-hmm.
But it's taken a hell of a long time to get to that point. Um,
Yeah.
but okay, my little yap session is done. Super Junior, great song for Lo Siento, great song for It's You, and we'll catch you guys for more K-pop nostalgia coming soon. Stay tuned. Houses.